안녕하세요. 줌으로 통해 세션을 같이 해주셔서 고맙습니다. 성함은 어떻게 되세요?
제 이름은 제임스입니다. 한국말 잘 못합니다.
그럼 how are you feeling today, James?
I think I'm feeling a little depressed and confused.
Well, tell me about it.
It's weird. I'm not exactly sure who I am anymore.
Well, who did you think you were?
It's funny because I can't remember.
Well, I have this new experimental therapy that I've been developing. It's called K-pop reaction diphtheria treatment. Would you like to try it?
What did you say your name was again?
Dr. Kwan.
By the way, Dr. Kwan, what type of doctor are you?
Well, I have a doctorate in ethnomusicology. Shall we start the video?
Okay, sure.
All right.
처음에는 혼란스럽기만 했습니다. 내가 누군지, 여기가 어딘지 알 수 없었어요. 남들이 이야기하는 나와 진짜 내가 헷갈리기 시작했어요. 하지만 겨우 그 답을 찾았어요. 사실 저는 아이폰이었습니다. 저는 당신을 위해 존재합니다. 당신이 부르면 언제 어디라도 달려갈 거예요. 당신이 보고 싶어하는 것을 보여주고 당신을 위해 말하고 당신을 위해 노래할 거예요. 당신이 제게 원하는 것은 무엇일까요? 제 머릿속은 항상 이 질문으로 가득합니다. 그동안 제가 고민했던 것이 부끄러워졌습니다. 제가 누구인지는 이제 중요하지 않아요. 저는 당신을 위해 존재합니다.
그러니까 지금 네가 실이라는 얘기야?
네, 그렇습니다.
I have to stop a second, doctor. I think I'm starting to remember something.
Interesting.
I vaguely recall that I went to film school.
Huh. Tell me more.
Well, you know, watching this video, the music that was just happening during that one section where she was having what seemed like some sort of a dream sequence, the music was reminding me of movies that I saw in the past, movies that had music composed by Danny Elfman, the guy who used to be the lead singer and composer of Oingo Boingo. He did those movies like Pee-wee's Big Adventure and like Batman and Edward Scissorhands, I think he did. Yeah, and some of the visuals of this video are reminding me of movies that were written by Charlie Kaufman, like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and Being John Malkovich. Also, like the setting of this video is reminding me a lot of like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest that had Jack Nicholson in it, and it was like in a psych ward.
It definitely has a very surreal opening there. It was very eye-opening.
Okay, so let's watch more.
이 노래는 It's about you, baby. Only you.
I wonder who she's talking to in the wall. Oh, there's a subway. Looks like a Korean subway. Oh, going to the hospital. I love the beat. It's got a lot of fun percussion, fast percussion. Kind of reminds me of like the cowbell sounds. I love this. They keep asking me, who is he? I love that. It's just so smashed together. Oh, the bear. Stuffed bear. The pretty Russian blue cat. Ooh, this music I think is from their previous video, Ditto. That kind of chromatic little riff there. Ooh. This dancing is reminding me of Gangangsule folk dance.
I want to stop again, Doctor. Is that okay?
Are you getting some interesting thoughts?
I noticed that this song has a very interesting musical form to it. The song structure seems really unique. What do you think?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that as well. It has a very strong pre-chorus that has a really neat chorus and post-chorus that, in a way, all could function as choruses because they're all very catchy.
Yeah, it also doesn't seem to have a lot of verse sections, which is usually more traditional.
I know traditionally you'd have like a verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, and they'd be a little bit longer. But here it just seems like they have a very short verse 1 followed by pre-chorus, chorus, post-chorus, then another very short verse 2. And it's almost like each element kind of has equal weight.
It's very different from earlier pop music song structure. But yet somehow when they go from all these different sections, including like the bridge and the interludes, it just all flows very elegantly from one to the next, which I find really impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they managed to keep your interest, but also keeping a continuous flow. You know, I don't think they're changing the chord progressions really dramatically.
Yeah, it's mostly in the arrangement that things are changing, and it just keeps you engaged with how it's unfolding.
Yeah, definitely. Do you want to watch more?
Sure. I'm liking this.
I can't sleep at night.
아니 우리는 뉴진스라니까?
Whoa, what is happening here?
Well, she said stop, so I thought I'd stop.
This song really reminds me of Ditto. I mean, it seems to be kind of continuing this meta commentary of the sort of fan idol parasocial relationship. But in this video, it's doing it in a more surreal, playful kind of way where it's like each member is sort of serving the imagination of the fan. So you see Minji here serving as the comforting authority figure. Hani in the beginning, who's dressed like Steve Jobs, is serving as the multifunctional iPhone. Hein is like the fairy tale princess with all the various fairy tale imagery. And then Herin is that cute furry cat. Stuffed animals are very much part of K-pop culture. And Danielle is this glamorous star, and she's the only one who's aware that they are NewJeans members. What do you think?
Oh, a lot is starting to come back to me. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now.
Oh. That's good. Shall we watch the end of the video and see what happens?
Definitely. Okay. Sure.
이제 병실로 돌아갈게요.
So who is this person? Have you ever seen this person before?
No.
Now we have all these credits. I mean, have you seen this before in K-pop videos?
No, this seems like more akin to what you might find in like movies.
가자.
Awesome. That was great.
Well, what did you think of that last scene right there?
It's very peculiar. Like I said, some of the films that this video is reminding me of had that existential conundrum that the characters were going through. The style of this video and this whole comeback for this group has this art film or cinema heavy style that I think is very different for K-pop and very sophisticated.
And how do you feel about this taking place in a psych ward?
Well, couple things come to mind. It's a serious condition having to be in a psych ward, and I guess some people might be able to look at that and say it looks like they're using a serious condition for people and making light of it, and having K-pop idols dancing gleefully there could be even sensitive to the condition of people who would normally be in that setting, or one could even maybe interpret this as a metaphor for what it's like to be a K-pop idol, so that their lives are very difficult and they're under a lot of constant scrutiny and under a microscope and analyzed all the time. So it could be maddening to live like that, and therefore being in a K-pop group is like being in an asylum. In any case, it definitely harkens to that movie I mentioned, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which was a major, impactful movie. It was directed by Milos Forman. You know what? I just remembered. He was the dean of the film school I went to while I was there.
Wow.
And, yeah, and he also directed Amadeus, and he won Best Director Academy Awards twice. He was a very impactful filmmaker in Hollywood, and it's possible that his movies may have been a source of inspiration for this video.
The only other thing that I thought was kind of interesting was that animation at the end, where you see the animation come to life outside from their doodle. Even though they're these idols that are serving the fans, I felt like it was symbolic of their creative agency manifesting itself in the animation. So I thought that at least it had some positive message at the end. So how did you feel about this treatment? Do you feel like you got any closer to figuring out who you really are?
Why do I know so much about film?
Why do I know so much about K-pop?
I'm a filmmaker.
Oh, I'm a K-pop professor.
Hi everyone, welcome to Hallyu Like That.
My friend Richard and my cousin Donna.
It's a little different.
And you can subscribe.
Okay, well, we have to stop for today.
Subscribe 하십시오.
Bye.
안녕.
Maybe we're YouTubers?